Hello internet users, this is Shams Afroz, founder of S Media Creation. Today here I am with an exciting tutorial for you. So without wasting much time, let's swim into it. So let's make a scene. We have a beautiful lady and she has a beautiful farmhouse. One day she decided to go to her farmhouse and after refreshing she will go to the walk. And we have the Lumion and I'm just trying to create a farmhouse scene. I'm trying to put some components like chair, sands. The Lumion is a really fantastic software. It's really give us realistic feels. So it's I really preferred it. I'll not create a really rushed scene. I'll just give some light finishing. I'll just use a few components and I'll put some of the plant nearby the wall and on the ground. I'm just trying to keep things simple, not really rushed. Looking pretty nice. Let me try to set the sun direction. Something like yeah, this. Maybe more on the top. Let me put some more plants in front of the villa. Look, I'm pretty liking the yellow one. So cool. Let me render it now. Let's move to the render dialog box and snap it on the first footage and then select the next footage and snap it. Let's apply some effect on the footage which we created. We will make it a day scene and we'll do some adjustment. In the end we'll the render our footage. I'm creating it in HD 1080 Ti. Let's jump over the Maya. We have a beautiful lady. We will export a OBJ sequence for it. First, let's select a frame rate. Then we will run our script, which is OBJ sequencer. Let me select where I have saved it. Here it is. Yeah, then I'll click on the run button. Now I'll type or copy paste the same exact name of the script. We can see we have a box for OBJ sequencer where we will mention the how much frame we have to render it and where we want to save it as well. So let me choose the path where I'm going to saving it. Yeah, so we have OBJ sequence of the model, but before that let's import our footage into the After Effects and I'm going to apply 3D camera tracker on our footage. We will analyze our track points where we will track it and put our character accordingly. So for that, we can see we have lots of track point now, and we will select it randomly. Like I'm going to put character here, so I'll create a solid and create a camera along with it. After right clicking, we can see the options we have. Look, the solid we have created, just created, is moving around the land. So now we will create more solids. Let's select the positions and create solids here, and we'll create one more solid here. And yeah, we have total 4 solids, and let's check it out. It's moving pretty nicely and absolutely on the position. Yeah, pretty nice. Let's make it a main solid and rename it. So what we are going to do is just select our main layer and put it on the top, and after that select all the layer except our main and parent it with our main layer. And let's work with our main layer properties. So make Z position 0 and Y position 540, and the X position should be 960. We will also work with the orientation. Make orientation Y axis 0, Z axis 0, and X axis around 270. In fact, 270. Now let's create a solid. Name it something like element3D. Yeah, make it 3D layer. Now we can see the solid we just have created is positioned with our main solid which we created. So let's check it, and we'll try to make it larger in scale. Now we can see our solid is moving with our camera actually. Well, it's time to unparenting our whole parented layer, which we were parented with the main, and also we will make a white solid 2D layer and apply element3D on it. We all know element3D is pretty cool software. Put some 3D object into the scene. So this is how we'll import our OBJ sequence which we created into Maya, and that is beautiful lady. We use auto normal, and also we will optimize mesh. Hit OK. So we can see we have 3D animated lady into our scene now. So what we are going to do now, we will reparent our solids and camera to the main solid once again. I'm doing this because we have to reposition our character into a correct place. So let's reposition our character something like here. You can see I'm not moving the character into our comp, our moving whole scene which we parented with our camera. Our main controller is our main solid which we renamed. You can see here. And now let's unparent it again. Yeah, so our character is here. Let's unhide all the layer. Yeah, we need some more adjustment with our character position. We will have to give some more time to rearrange our character at the right place, so it'll take little time. Maybe we will have to do things repeatedly, like parenting and unparenting. So I'm just trying to make it more realistic as possible as I can. Character is at the right place now, but it's looking a bit smaller in size, so we'll have to scale a bit. To do so, we will select element 3D layer, and there is a particle look option. We will go to the particle look, and there is an option for resizing our particle. For now, our particle is our lady, so let's rescale it as desired. It's time to check out how's the speed of our character and the camera movement here. Let me check it first. I think the character speed is a bit slower than the camera movement. What we'll do here, we'll select our element 3D layer, and we'll go to the back animation option, which is available in particle look. We'll make playback speed around 125%, and we'll check again. I think now I can see our character speed is perfectly matching to our scene. Yeah, cool. So what we'll do now, we will work out on our character animation part. For now, the character is walking in a cycle only. It's time to move our character forward. As you can see, I have opened a 4 view option, and also I have opened a property of our null. Now we will work out on our keyframing of the character, because for now our character is just walking in a cycle. So it's time to moving our character forward. For that, what we'll do, we will keyframe our position and the anchor point. We will put the keyframe when the character is just completing a cycle, and the frame next to it, please follow my steps in the video I'm doing. Yeah, cool. As you can see now, our character is moving forward exactly from that position where it was ending. Okay, before moving more forward, I'm going to do little work on element 3D option. Let's open it, and we'll do some adjustment with the environment setup. Let's choose environment. I'm choosing something green kind of surrounding, because our scene is, something greenish. And also we will create a plane which help us out to creating a shadow on the land. So just create a plane, and we'll open a plane property, and make our place the plane exactly bottom of our character. And let's select the shader and move to the setting option. We have mid shadow, we just have to check it. So what is going to be our next step? Our next step is to creating a shadow. Let's open up a render setting. Just go to the ambient occlusion parameters, check the ambient occlusion, select AO mode to ray trace, and we will just do some adjustment with the parameters like ratio, max distance, gamma correction, and ratio samples. Now just try to see the feet of the character. You will find there is some dark spots behind it. I'm just trying to matching it up a bit with the surrounding and according to the character's feet. It's looking quite better now. Okay, then let's create a light. Select a color bit warmer. Let's jump over to the view. See our scene, try to catch up the sunlight where it's coming from, where shadow is making in the original scene. I'll try to make character shadow along with it as well. So we will go to the shadow option which is available in the render setting, and we will check it out and try to set up our shadow samples and the blur radius according to our scene requirement. You also just try to play with the parameters, and the shadow should be similar to the real scene which we have created in the Lumion. We can work in advanced setup as well. So it's looking bit okay, but we will have to make shadow a bit more lighter. Yeah, looking cool. You can see the shadow is making up there. We will try to make up our characters shadow along with it as well. But the thing is, we will have to move our light along with the character as well, because the character, once the character will start walking and go forward, shadow will be gone. So what we'll do, we will animate our light as well along with our character to make a proper shadow on the lamp. It's time to animating our light along with the character. To do so, we will make some adjustment with the keyframe, with the position and the point of the interest of the light. I'm doing with it. You also try to do it with perfection. Let me do some more adjustment with the shadow, and yeah, I did it. So it's time to move on. What I'll do, I'll create an adjustment layer for this, and I'll try to make our scene more classy and more attractive. So let's apply unsharp mask on our new created adjustment layer. It will make our scene more sharper, more crispy. Let's create another adjustment layer and apply selective color on it. Selective color is a perfect effect. Selective color provides us versatility. Like in our scene, I can see there is more bluish part on the top. So it's time to matching up to rest of the area of our scene. So let me choose blues in the color option, and I'll just do some adjustment with it to match up our scene. Yeah, boom. So our scene is ready. You can see it's looking pretty cool and pretty nice. Thank you so much for watching my video. Take care of your parents, respect the elders. Please do subscribe my channel, click thumb, and yeah, be innovative.